Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Empire Earth. I'm the Mysterious JG. Stepped away from this game for a minute. Oh, that's a bunch of noise I didn't mean to have. Stepped away from this game for a minute, but it's been longer since I recorded than it's been since I played, because I was sticking around with the game between the last session and this one. I wasn't in a position to record, I was just playing the game, so I can assure you, even though it seems like we've had a lot of time to just kind of mess around, the Russians are going to start attacking us in force. And it definitely seems like this game, in these scenarios, the AI, just depending on what scenario you're doing, the AI just spawns attack waves sometimes. Like, sometimes it seems like their forces have to be built from production structures, other times it doesn't. But, I guess we don't know if they've built new stuff here, but or if there's carriers or something. But what the enemy's going to start doing is spawning big waves of Titan nuclear bombers. So Grigor, once he takes over from our hero, he just goes full nuclear like immediately. So that's what we have to be prepared for. And my irritation with dicking around for just a little bit off screen was that I think this game does a terrible job explaining to you what units do and do not shoot air. And that's a problem, because you build stuff and then it doesn't shoot air. So I know the Guardians shoot air, but they're also pretty weak. Even though we put a lot of points into upgrading our infantry, that may have been a mistake, but I thought they would be useful in... Because I knew there was a scenario coming where, like, the high-tech Empire... I knew from the story that we would eventually not be playing as the high-tech future Russians. But what we need to do is... Why is the game suddenly, like, freezing up here? What we're going to need to do is get across... We do have these nuclear silos. So if I can figure out the correct way to use those... I don't know if those are going to fire or how that works. It looks like we've got 3 to choose from. So I'll try to fire them, and I'll see if that actually works, or if you have to have visual content before it's contact before it's permitted. But I'm starting to think what we need is, I got my Guardians here.
Ready, sir.
They can cross over and we can see what's happening.
Where to, sir? Plotting new course.
I got a couple of Ares that wandered over. I think I want to build Zeus because I think they can shoot air. It would be kind of nice if I knew that for sure.
How can I help? Okay.
Cyber Factory. Some call it Battle Bars at the factory.
Where to, sir? Plotting new course. Ready, sir. Affirmative.
Let's see if we can determine whether...
Of course. Affirmative. Of course.
Well, it doesn't look like these nukes I talked about actually dropped.
Affirmative. Of course, sir.
Wonder if I could come up here now with them in visual range.
Ready, sir. Of course. Affirmative. Of course, sir. Affirmative.
Of course.
I'm not sure what's shooting at them, but
Affirmative. Of course. Affirmative.
okay, that just blew up one building. That wasn't as impressive as I'd hoped. Yeah, that kind of wasn't as impressive as I'd hoped at all. Well, our Zeus should be over here.
How can I help? Ready?
Can I?
How can I help?
Yeah,
Okay.
could do that. All right.
Bridge
You
here.
guys back up.
Setting course.
But I kind of want to find out what other groups might I have. I don't have any groups. So it looks like you guys still ended up on my side after whatever the hell else went down. Can I find the thing that was shooting area of effect rocket? Oh. What the hell is shooting that? Oh, it is a Zeus. Alright, well Zeus certainly seems to have the ability to hit Ares then, because it's nuking my Ares. Alright, well let's build Zeus's till it says I can't build Zeus's anymore. And I'm not sure how those nukes work, but it does seem like
Bridge here.
we did eventually get them all fired off. But I'm starting to
How
think
can I help?
I need,
How can I help?
How can I help?
Ready? How can I help? How can I help?
I'm having a combination of mouse issues and just, every other type of issue here.
Okay. Right away.
So I think this is our new group one is starting to form over here.
Plotting new course. Where to, sir?
And they each take up 2, so I can move 7 across per trip, as long as I'm continuing to use those guys.
Ready. Okay.
Go reallocate, get less going on. Where's my food coming from, or did I just eat? I used up all the food in the world.
Ready?
Ready.
Right away.
Okay.
I think I used up all the food in the world. Like I'd just been collecting it for a very long time and then used it all up right there. Because I had 8,000 some. I was like, oh, that's not an issue. And then I was like, oh, wait, I don't have any farms. Anybody idle? You are idle.
Okay. Right away. Ready.
Ready?
Okay.
Right away.
More anti-air guns, I think. I'm not kidding around when I said that they were,
Okay.
Right away.
like, off-screen. I played around for like 20 minutes or so, and they just built, like, an infinite number of nukes.
How can I help?
Okay. So wood would be if I wanted to build a bunch of airplanes, I think.
Ready? 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 How can I help?
Okay.
Right away.
Okay, so now this is my group 1. Let's get you across.
Course.
And you guys are fully powered up.
Setting course.
Do need to get some healer bots going to help out. Bearing in mind they cost iron rather than gold.
Where to, sir? Bridge here. Setting course. Where to, sir? Plotting new course.
We're just producing a fuck ton of these guys. I mean, I know it's probably a better idea. I can't find anything, like, fighter jets cost fuel, and they don't ever seem to do anything without being manually controlled. I was trying to get some nice, like,
Where to, sir?
hey, is there like a helicopter that is anti-air? I can't find one.
Course.
Maybe there is one. I'm having a hell of a time understanding some of this stuff. You are...
How can I
Are you
help?
trapped forever?
Right away.
I think you are. Is there a way to kill you? I think there is. Alright. Hated to do it. I was watching somebody else do a video of this game, just trying to get an understanding of something or other. And they were just like routinely would build villagers and then suicide them, which I felt kind of bad about. Like they were doing it a lot.
Okay.
Right away. Okay.
Ready.
Alright, well that guy's going to be slowly building them forever then.
First officer here.
We do have these battleships after all. Can't forget that.
Setting course.
I think I grouped them together and called them 5. These guys are making me nervous. The easiest way to kill them, since they're over water, would be a group of another group of Ares, like counter Ares with Ares, but
Setting course.
I don't know if Zeus are good anti-air against moving targets like bombers. We'll have to figure that one out.
Bridge here.
Battleship. I want to see what will kill, because I do want to get rid of that group of Ares. So we'll have to figure out what actually counters them.
Plotting new course.
Probably want send 2 more Apollos.
Setting course. Where to, sir?
And are you guys still building? You are still building. We haven't hit our pop limit yet. So this giant army of Zeuses takes a while to get going with 2 cyber factories.
Where to, sir? Setting course.
So I just want to see if this thing shoots air for right now.
Plotting new course. Setting course.
If it does, I might.
Our course, sir.
Yeah, it looks like it looks to me like that's supposed to be anti-air rockets on its back. So they might be good to have around. Actually, just another thing shooting at, because they're going to start sending nuclear bombers anytime now. They're going to send a lot. So I kind of need to know exactly what these guys are up against. Like, I probably am just sacrificing this one to find out what cruisers can shoot at.
Plotting new course.
This is silly. I should be able to go.
Setting course.
Okay, good.
Plotting new course.
It is anti-air. Let's get back here.
Course.
We'll see if they go after it or if they just, like, ignore it. Man, that's a lot of guys. They're just kind of swinging around, not actually attacking, but I think eventually they'll attack. Or rather, if I,
Setting
as I load my guys up onto Cuba, I feel like eventually they're going to try to do something about that.
plotting new course. Our course, sir. Where to, sir?
All right. So at this point, I think we're going to have a little cruiser force, and they're going to be useful just in terms of they can hang out on the shore, and we finally got all those guys built. We're going to get it. We're going to hit our pop limit with these cruisers, but we'll have something to protect our own shoreline. Okay, this is actually really good for us.
Our course, sir.
I still think we want these cruisers, though,
Plotting new course.
because we basically suckered them into attacking a bunch of defenses.
Our course, sir. Where to, course, sir? Setting course. Where to, sir? Setting course.
All right, back up a little bit, actually. I don't want to... And I think part of what's going on here may be that Zeus's are terrible against buildings. Oh, no, that did some damage.
Bridge here.
Okay.
Plotting new course.
So we haven't quite hit our pop limit yet, but we're expecting to soon.
Where to, sir? Plotting new course. Where to, course, sir?
So they are going to send nuclear vessels, nuclear air thingies after us.
Bridge here. Officer here. Bridge here. Our course, sir. Bridge here. Setting course.
But we'll have a bunch of cruisers with which to counter.
Bridge here. Setting course.
Alright, we got the biggest army of Ultimate Zeus warriors ever. I don't think they're very good against buildings, but actually, yeah, they're pretty slow against buildings.
First officer here. Setting course. Bridge here.
Looks like this already got wiped out.
Plotting new course. Setting course. Where to, sir? Setting course.
It's a little reminiscent of when we had our
Bridge here. Officer here.
they had their battleships just harassing our farmers. Now we're just like blowing up their barracks. It looks like the nuke actually did get to happen. Nukes are not fantastic against buildings, it looks like.
Bridge here. First officer here. Setting course.
Oh, here we go.
Plotting new course. First officer setting course.
There you go. Those are those
First officer setting course.
nuclear bombers I was talking about.
Bridge here. Plotting new course.
All right. I think we now have like death ball armies that can just clear. So let's make sure there's no surprises hanging around in Western Cuba. Because we want to, yeah. Because like when we left, there were still actually Cubans over here, and it looks like the Russians have not bothered to come deal with these areas. So they have concentrated their build-up over here, and that's fine with me.
Bridge here.
So it looks like they're going to nuke our battleships. That's probably fine, really.
First officer here. Bridge here. Plotting new course.
All right.
First officer here. First officer here. Plotting new course.
Interesting, though. Yeah, so they got off their nuke before we could stop them. But ultimately, they killed 3 units. Those are expensive units, but it's still, they killed 3 units. So if they came out of this airfield, then unless they're just spawning bombers from down here somewhere, we're actually good. Because I think we're going to take out this airfield. Even if it's frustrating that they keep repairing it a little bit by little bit. Here we go. I knew there was a reason we built these guys. I think that's a piece of my death ball restored because we took some of them out before. But I think that was my old death ball, which now counts as their death ball.
Bridge here. Setting course.
Starting to think that don't think that
We are under attack.
First officer setting course.
yeah, this carriers were good there because they suckered out bombers, but ultimately they weren't going to get this thing done. They were too determined to send like 1 or 2 people at a time to repair. But I think we are going to clear Cuba. And I don't know, how fully we have to have it defended. Like, would these guys be effective against, I would think these guys would be pretty effective against, wait, I'm talking in circles.
How can I help?
I want to throw down a save. And then I want to get my builders over there building the time machine. And then I want to just have...
How can I help?
Because I got a huge death ball. I feel like they can defend.
Okay.
Right away. Okay. We
They-
are under
Right
attack.
away.
They should be able to defend.
Okay.
Bridge here, sir.
Like, unless they attack Cuba for some weird angle. We've got... Can nobody hit the Reaper gunship now? Like, what? I may be about to make a terrible mistake. I'm not sure. But I want to build a bunch of anti-air for those bombers.
Bridge here.
Looks like I got one more person that will fit.
How can I help? Ready.
So let's get you back to work
How
on
can I help?
probably gold, I guess.
We are under attack.
Oh, only the cruisers can shoot these Reaper gunships. So who can and can't shoot air isn't consistent either. It depends on whether the air is a cyber or, yeah, like, so none of these rules make any sense to me, I guess.
How can I help? Ready. We are under attack.
Okay.
Right away. Okay. Right away.
Okay. Right away. Okay. Ready.
Alright, towers.